think the majority of the residents in Uniondale are aware that we are in the midst of a visioning process being held here within Uniondale. Several members of the community came to us and requested it. So therefore, the town board saw fit to pass a resolution to hire a company to do the visioning. We've had 2 meetings. The first meeting was held right here in this auditorium. And the second meeting that we had was held in the library. And of course, when we had the first one, the residents who were here were participating, and they decided the areas that we wanted to work with. One of those is Uniondale Avenue, the other one is Jerusalem Avenue, and of course, some on Front Street. Not Front Street, Hempstead Turnpike. Those are the areas that we are focusing on because that is what the residents wanted to have it focused on. So in that process, we had a charrette on the second meeting, which was held on Tuesday, 2 weeks ago in the library in Uniondale. And the residents were able to identify those areas that came out of the first meeting that we had and what they wanted to do with them. So they sat in charrettes, which there were 4 different tables, and the areas were in transportation, and some were in beautification, economic development, and there was one more. I should have my notes here someplace. But anyway, all of that is designated toward improving the aesthetics, improving the transportation, and improving the economic development within Uniondale. That's what we're in the process of doing now. We have those 2. So what I'm urging all of the residents, I was hoping that this particular auditorium would be just about full tonight, which we thought it would be the first time we had our first meeting, but it was not. But we did have more people at the second meeting. And many of those who participated did give us, we have all of that information documented, and certainly it is with the community, with the company that's working with it, that's what they do, that's their expertise in order to be able to formulate what the residents want, because we want you to have what you want. It is not what we want, so and therefore everyone needs to be a participant in it. So you can't say, well, you didn't work on Uniondale Avenue, but if you weren't there, you don't know. But we would like you to be there to make sure that you are a part of it. So we are in the process, and we know that Uniondale needs some upgrading, and certainly we want to do that. And I must tell you that the visioning process was paid jointly by the county and the town. So it's a joint effort. So whenever we get ready to do something, as far as you know, most of you know that in order to have storefronts done, it is a 50-50. You know, 50% of the money is federal, the other 50% has to come from the store owners. So we want to do that. When we do it, the sidewalks will be done, street lights will be done, whatever it is you want, that has to be done, but the storefronts will be done also. You will be involved in the choosing of the colors as well. So it's a total effort. And of course, once we get this done, it's going to look good, and your Chamber of Commerce is going to work very hard to make sure that you attract some of the businesses that you want to come in, which will help improve. So that's where we are at the present time. Please, when we send out the notifications for the meeting, please come. Please come. We sent out the surveys for the second part, which was most important, and we did not receive that many returns. But there were some people in the community who realized how important it was, and they did go out and they got people to come to the meeting. So it's important that you come, and certainly we are concerned, and that's why we're taking the time, spending the money, and working jointly with the county to make sure that we do whatever it is that you want done that will improve the community and that you will get the results that you wish to see. Okay?